My daughter just got diagnosed with a condition which means that we have had to take her off of the 6 major allergens. So she's in kind of a testing phase, and we are to avoid soy, dairy, eggs, gluten, fish and shellfish, and tree nuts and peanuts. And that's been pretty rough. It's been kind of a big change. She can't eat her favorite foods. A lot of her favorite foods are in those categories. She has to have home lunch instead of school lunch, and she loves school lunch. So we're kind of new to this. It's changed how we shop. It definitely takes a lot longer to shop, and there's less available, I'm noticing.
Having allergy to corn, it's life or death. It can cause me to, my nasal passages and those to actually swell up and not be able to breathe. Same as with my granddaughter who's allergic to the dye number 3.
I have a severe gluten allergy that was undiagnosed for years. It caused me to have anemia. It caused me to have chronic pain in my joints, and it caused me to have inflammation and just pain everywhere.
Someone that I take care of has cancer, and it is fed on hormonal ingredients. So anything with soy in it cannot be given to her because of the fact that it will cause her cancer to grow.
If I could say to anyone about helping a mom who has a child with food allergy, it's just making things very simple, very straightforward. It would be great to have a section in the grocery store that tells you these are great foods if you have a peanut allergy, because it's so common nowadays. So sometimes if I'm just trying to run into the grocery store quickly, it does take a lot more time to have to read through all of the various labels. And shopping online, I mean, it is one thing that I just have to take extra precautionary steps. So it would be great just to have a section in the grocery store that says, hey, this is for kids who have peanut allergies.
Since I am constantly reading labels, making the labels as readable as possible is so important. The bold words may contain or contains, and listing those items that the food contains makes it so much faster to read the label.
As far as online shopping, I think it's important that you put all of the nutrition labels on products. Sometimes when you click on a product, it doesn't have the nutrition label, and so therefore you can't purchase that product if you don't know what's in it. When shopping inside of a store, I think it would be nice if you would put everything with certain restrictions on diets in certain areas. Like when you have a certain restriction for your diet, everything is just spread out everywhere and you have to look around for it. It would be nicer if it was all in one place.
My request would be no more gimmicks, just clear labeling, honest labeling, no surprises. You know, I want to eat wholesome, good, humanely raised food. I don't want a bunch of junk in my system, and I don't want to be fooled into buying something that I'm probably not going to want to eat later, and it's not good for my health. And I can't speak for everyone on all different diets, but you know, don't put things on products that aren't true.
If I were talking to a group of business professionals and I were trying to tell them what is very important, don't hide the gluten in it. It is really detrimental to people's lives when there's gluten hidden in things. I can give you a perfect example. When you go to Walmart and shop through their yogurt section, many of the yogurts are listed as gluten-free with tags hanging down on them to say gluten-free, and they are not gluten-free because they contain modified food starch. When I questioned the person at Walmart, she said as long as they contain under a certain percentage. Well, somebody that has a severe food allergy can't have any, so that wouldn't be great.
I think the main thing I want to say is please make the labeling clearer, and let's do less of the misleading type labels with natural and all of those things that are completely unregulated. For people like me who need healthful options, those types of advertisements are incredibly difficult and honestly just kind of waste my time. So please change some of those practices and ultimately make products that are just cleaner and with less bad preservatives and ingredients.